So today I'd like to talk about what does caring have to do with leadership? So what does leadership really mean to you? In order to do that, I asked several executives as well as colleagues what it meant, and here's what they said. One person said, it's the ability to inspire people to pursue your dreams as if they were their own. Another person said, it's the ability to get people to follow you both rationally as well as emotionally. And yet another person said, it's understanding that you can't really make anyone follow you because you must just lead by example and by action. And when I looked at a more technical definition of leadership, here's what I found. So leadership is defined as the process of social influence in which one person can enlist the support of others to achieve a common goal. So as I thought about all these different definitions of leadership out there, I thought, what do they have in common? One of those is that leadership starts with a vision or a destination. The second piece is that in order to lead, you have to have people to follow you. So if there's no clear vision or goal, then it's very challenging to exercise leadership. Similarly, if no people are following you, which requires them to understand and be inspired by your vision, then how effective are you as a leader? So given that people are required to lead, the first key to leadership is communicating. So what does it really mean to communicate? I thought about a telephone. What is it about the telephone that enables communication? One piece is it enables two-way back and forth sharing of information. The second piece is that there are actual messages being communicated. Sound really simple, right? So if it's so simple, then why is it that we as leaders often feel like we're great communicators when in fact what we're doing is one-way monologue? Inherent in two-way communication is this give and take. It's both listening as well as speaking. I've worked with several CEOs in executing their quote-unquote communications plans when in fact I'm fairly certain they were more interested in sharing their ideas and their visions than they were in truly communicating and listening and getting feedback on that vision or on their ideas. How often do we spend our time and energies sharing our own brilliant ideas and our plans and agenda and think that we're great communicators? I'm not saying that we shouldn't share our vision and our ideas. It's absolutely critical and it's an important part of the journey, an important part of leadership. However, let's not confuse communicating with sharing. So what is the missing element to define communication? A key to communication is listening. So what does it mean to listen? Is listening and hearing the same thing? Technically speaking, hearing is the ability to hear sound by perceiving vibrations in an organ we call the ear. So the inability to do that is defined as deafness. So how often are we so focused on our points, our agenda, that we fail to even hear the sounds that are being spoken, so in fact are deaf? So we know it's important to communicate and to listen. All the MBA programs, thousands and thousands of books on leadership and articles written on it will tell you that it's important to communicate and to listen in leadership. So why do we often fail to listen? What is that missing component? Which leads to my final key for today. A key, or the key, to listening is caring. Wow, caring. What a soft and fuzzy word, right? As we unintentionally dehumanize our people as we see them as means to an end, then why are we surprised when there's low productivity, when they perform the bare minimum to keep their jobs, and then we completely don't care about our goals, our visions, and our objectives? Is caring still soft and fuzzy? As leaders, we often confuse communicating with one-way monologue, listening with hearing, and caring as being something soft and fuzzy and intangible, when in fact it sits at the heart of leadership and performance. So my question for you today is, how much do you care?